Mehek, a talented cook, enters a cooking competition that changes her life after she met Shaurya, an arrogant judge of the competition. The story of the show is set in Delhi and depicts the journey of a homemaker Mehek and her passion for cooking. She is shy and has social anxiety. Mehek meets top chef Shaurya, and while cooking, their style clash and they fall in love. Soon, as they work together, Shaurya also falls in love with Mehek, which creates further misunderstanding. Full story summary of Mehek on zeeone.
Shaurya Khanna is a wealthy restaurateur in Delhi while Mehak Sharma is a low-confident middle-class girl. Cooking is her hobby and passion, which she has inherited from her deceased mother. Mehak and Shaurya meet at a cooking competition that Shaurya is judging. Through her cooking, Mehak attains attention and importance that greatly pleases her to-be husband Ajay and his materialistic family. Meanwhile, Shaurya insults her throughout the shooting of the show, leading to a point where Mehak is publicly humiliated and slaps Shaurya. Shaurya realizes his mistake and apologizes to her, which she finally accepts. Mehak agrees to marry Ajay. Mehak's cousin Nehul has a secret affair with Ajay. Ajay rejects Nehul and threatens her, forcing her to attempt suicide, but Shaurya saves her. Shaurya tricks Ajay into revealing his true intentions of marrying Mehak, which then caused to the wedding be called off. Shaurya and Mehak develop feelings for each other. Shaurya's mother Karuna fixes their marriage, but Shaurya must prove himself to Mehak's family, which he does. On their wedding day, Mehak is shocked to discover Shaurya has gone abroad to promote his new restaurant and has taken her recipes and their patents with him. It is revealed that Shaurya was planning his revenge on Mehak all this while. Mehak decides to live in the Khanna household to make Shaurya realize his love for her. Shaurya helps Mehak's best friend Sonal elope with Mehak's brother Mohit. Mohit's grandmother suffers a heart attack, and the Sharmas blame Shaurya. In a fit of rage, Mehak's uncle vandalizes Shaurya's restaurant, and in retaliation, Shaurya gets their shops bulldozed. This leads Mehak to give up and leave Shaurya finally. Mehak's ex-fiancé Ajay and Sonal's ex-fiancé Rohit abduct Mehak and try to rape her. Shaurya saves her in the nick of time, but Mehak suffers severe injuries. Her family blames Shaurya and takes Mehak away. Finally, the Sharmas accept Shaurya. Before their wedding day, Shaurya organizes security for Mehak, but the chief officer has a connection to a dark secret from Shaurya's past. Just before their wedding, he reveals to Shaurya that 12 years ago, as a child, Shaurya had a car accident, and the couple killed were Mehak's parents. A shocked Shaurya tries to come clean to Mehak, but the ceremony continues, and they are married. Unfortunately, Mehak finds out the truth and believes Shaurya deceived her. She is enraged but pretends to be happily married for the sake of her family. When the Sharmas finally find out, they decide to reopen the case, and Karuna is arrested. Finally, misunderstandings between the families are cleared up. On their honeymoon in Rishikesh, Mehak witnesses a murder committed by Archie. Archie attacks Mehak, and she is presumed dead in a drowning accident. A year later, Shaurya returns to Rishikesh and runs into Vandana, who looks precisely like Mehak but doesn't remember him. He can bring her memory back, and Archie is killed. Mehak and Shaurya adopt the young Neve and return home. Nehul is pregnant with Shaurya's brother Vicky's child, so the families decide to get them married. During a visit to the mall, there is a terrorist attack, and Shaurya is abducted. The terrorist pretends to be Shaurya and enters the Khanna house. Neve discovers this, but his throat is slit, leaving him unable to speak. Mehak saves the day, but her family is blackmailed into planting a bomb, but they defeat the terrorists. Karuna's illegitimate daughter Anjali enters their lives and creates misunderstandings between Mehak and Karuna. She gets Karuna to throw Mehak and Shaurya out of the house. Karuna names Anjali as the sole heir to her property, but when Mehak announces her pregnancy, Karuna welcomes them back to the family. Eventually, Anjali's truth is revealed, and she is sent to jail, where she meets Shaurya's aunt Svetlana. They decide to break out of prison, but Anjali is killed, and Svetlana pretends that she was preventing Anjali's escape. She is set free and returns home pretending to be blind. In a series of events, Svetlana's revenge materializes as she sets off a bomb at the Khanna house, killing almost all the Khannas and Sharma. In the end, she shoots Mehak and Shaurya, who vows to return to complete their story before dying. Season 2 continues with Shaurya and Mehak's rebirth. Mehak is born into a poor household where her father resents her being a girl. On the other hand, Shaurya is born into a wealthy family. Mehek grows to become a tomboy and again meets Shaurya. Mehek is a bold and fearless personality who quickly picks up fights. Shaurya is practicing becoming a boxer as his father hopes his son will one day win the gold medal. Visions of their previous life haunt both Shaurya and Mehek. Later, when Mehek and Shaurya have 20 years old, they are brought to the same college, both with a passion for boxing, their relationship constantly flickering because of this. Svetlana again tries to separate Mehek and Shaurya by killing them with the help of a superstitious Baba when he reveals to her that if Mehek and Shaurya love each other a second time, her destiny will be sealed. Svetlana kills her sister of Mehek named Svati, who was trying to save Mehek. Mehek recalls her past life, but Svetlana fires 2 bullets at her. Mehek survives but pretends to be a ghost in front of Svetlana to make her feared. She then meets Shaurya. It is then revealed that Shaurya and Mehek's plan frightens Svetlana to such a level that she confesses her crimes. In the climax, Svetlana is killed by Durga Devi Trizhula, and Kanta, who survived the tragedy caused by Svetlana 20 years ago, finds, probably by default of appearance, the avatars of Shaurya and Mehek and decides to live with them. Finally, Mehek and Shaurya get married